Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Nerf Pro Torrent. I purchased this blaster at Target where it retails for $17.29 USD and its recommended age is ages 14 plus. So with that out of the way, let's get this blaster out of the box and see what's inside. Included with the blaster is 15 Nerf Pro half-length darts, a 15-round Nerf Pro half-length magazine, a pair of safety glasses, a set of instructions, and product warning. So the Torrent is a simple pump-action spring-powered blaster. You pull back on the pump handle to prime it and pull the trigger to fire. There's also a trigger lock by the trigger. You push it back to lock the trigger, push it forward to unlock it. To load the blaster, you insert the magazine into the grip like so. And to release it, we simply press the magazine release and pull the magazine out. The blaster also has a reset button, just in case you need to cycle the action when the blaster is fully primed. The blaster also includes a jam door, which is accessible when the slide is fully pulled back. There's also a tactical rail on top, as well as a removable stock and a stock attachment point. So with that all out of the way, let's get this blaster out on the range and see how it fares. Alright, so here we are out on the range. We have the Nerf Pro Torrent here, and before I forget, that is your sight picture. We're going to be firing 15 rounds of each dart at 25 feet, and if the blaster does well, we're going to move back a little bit further. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start off with Nerf. See how this fares. Oh man, I think it would have been better if we had sights on it. Next we have Adventure Force. All right, those seem to be flying quite a bit straighter and also pretty fast. And lastly, Dart Zone. All right, also pretty straight shooting as well as pretty fast. Now we're gonna move back to around 40 feet for some longer range shooting. All right, so we're gonna try some longer range shooting. We're about 40 feet away, and we're gonna start off with Nerf Pro. Ooh. That one flew back. All right. Not the most accurate dart, but did have quite a bit of power. We got a dart come all the way back here. Now let's move on to Adventure Force. Didn't really hit anything, but I'm pretty sure you could zero that in and get pretty accurate with this. And for our last dart, we're going to do Dart Zone. Nope. We had a jam. Well, that was a pretty bad jam. Ripped the head clean off the dart. Once again, pretty sure you could zero that in. So this will conclude the range portion of the video. So let's go back inside and give you my final thoughts. All right, so what are my final thoughts on the Nerf Pro Torrent? Well, this is definitely a strange blaster with lots of odd design decisions. Like for instance, this pump grip slash slide combo they got going on here. It gives you options. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this pump grip here. It's at a weird angle and pretty uncomfortable, especially because this blaster has a pretty heavy prime. If you're like me and don't like pump grip, you can just use like a slide prime blaster. The trigger though is okay. Another weird decision is the placement of the magazine release. It's all the way up here, so you have to use your thumb. And it's not the most comfortable thing to press. And there's not much, I guess, tactile feedback, for lack of a better term, to tell you that you've pressed it in far enough to take the magazine out. So there's been times where I'm like, okay, I think I pushed it in enough and the magazine just doesn't come out. It's a very weird thing, and I'm not a huge fan of it. And another thing I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that the slide comes all the way back here on the stock. So if you put your face here, like I have, you'll get punched in the face when you prime the blaster. And that is not fun. Though I am glad that they made it a removable stock, and the position of the stock attachment point makes it so you'll probably never hit yourself in the face if you change the stock out. And something I'm a little bit disappointed in is this blaster's lack of slam fire. I think it would add a little more to the overall value of this blaster, but it doesn't have it, so that's a little bit disappointing. Now, that all being said though, it is a pretty decent shooting blaster. But would I overall recommend the Nerf Pro Torrent? Not really. If you're looking for a pump action pro style blaster, there's plenty of other options on the market. They may be a little bit more expensive than the Torrent, but I think you'll get more bang for your buck with those than you will with this. But if you like really quirky blasters and you want to pick up the Torrent, I would definitely recommend picking it up on sale. Save money where you can, and with the savings, you can pick up a pack of darts while you're at it. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on the Nerf Pro Torrent. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.